I'll talk to one of you at a time because the parts are unique for various reasons. In your case, it's a tour de force. You're never off stage. How do you prepare for this day?
I mean, what did I do today?
Yeah, what did you do today, Judith?
It was a long day. Just what I usually do, which is rest in the afternoon, take a walk. I walk my dog and the normal things, and try and eat, even though I'm too excited to eat. And nothing special, just a regular day.
You save your voice, talk on the phone? What do you do?
No, I unplug my phone because I like to talk. And I have a feeling I would just end up. And people are lovely. They call to wish me luck all day. So it's really better to unplug the phone.
I'm happy to see how beautifully the costume came out.
Thanks to you.
No. I'm really so tickled. We had a new costume made for Judith for this telecast. And we went down for the fitting together and only saw the muslin, and it just looks fabulous.
Yes, they really worked very hard. They had to look for soft material to match the skirt and stuff.
It looks absolutely beautiful.
They were
just
lovely.
the way you want it.
Yes. Good. We won't tell them why, please.
No, we won't discuss that, but it's just lovely. And you'll be very happy when you see the repeat of this.
I'm going to see this for the next 200 years. Everyone I know is taping it in the whole world.
Oh, you're not supposed to say that. Oh, my goodness.
No one's taping it. I made a mistake.
Right. It's just blank. Now, you, on the other hand, have not sung in the second act at all. That's like Alfred in Play to
It is. It is. Although this is a little harder than Alfred.
I bet it is. It's a very difficult role, isn't it?
For me, it's one of the more rewarding roles that I do because it's so different from the, if you'll pardon the generality, from the standard young tenor roles.
Yeah.
You know, I think that oftentimes the character of Pinkerton is considered by a lot of people to be simply a cad. I don't think that he's as much as a cad as he is unthinking. Because when he comes back in Act 3 and sings all of that terribly remorseful music, which I think is very heartfelt by him, it's because he's come to the realization that all of his actions in Act 1 were indeed not a game, but that she took them very seriously.
You must also remember we're talking about the early 1900s, and
True.
at the time that Benjamin Franklin Pinkerton
That's right.
was raised, a marriage with someone of a different nationality would, of course, have been
right.
far more.
Well, it was
have
also
simply been
the
scandalous.
emergence of the ugly American, too. We had just beaten the Spanish, the Spanish-American War, and we were flexing our muscles as a nation, and I think that in many ways Pinkerton embodies that particularly American characteristic of assuming that everything else is there for our benefit, you know, rather than seeing that the other cultures, which have been around for so much longer, have also things to contribute.
You know, when I was speaking with Frank in the first intermission, we were saying that this Butterfly character lady is tormented from the beginning to the end, unlike other Puccini heroines who have their moment of joy. I mean, even poor old little Mimi has a couple of happy moments.
Especially the second act, the whole act.
Sure. But this woman, even at the moment that should be her happiest, when she gets to marry this man, she's still tormented because of the father, because of the family.
Ladies and gentlemen, 10 minutes, please.
I think also what's terribly interesting is that she came from an aristocratic family, because it says that the Mikado ordered her father to kill himself, and he obeyed. The Mikado ordered her father, so you can imagine what kind of family she's from.
She lost a tremendous amount even before coming to this stage of her life. So she's already been through it, which is the reason she is so strong and believes, really believes, while everyone else is falling around, down around her.
You seem to be, Jerry, the antithesis of the jokes that we make about tenors. I can speak from
Talk
certainly.
to my wife.
I will, I promise. But I mean, from watching you, and I think we even performed together once, or half a time or something, half a time.
Yeah.
You're certainly a marvelous colleague on stage.
Oh,
it's
he's wonderful.
But when you sing with someone like Judith, it's easy to be a good colleague.
On that, I'm going to send you both back to the Don't open your mouth.
Already, huh?
Prepare. You have to go prepare for the next act right away. I'm looking forward to it.